What's up guys, Albatross here. Today I want to give you a guide on how to farm tons of XP from the Dynasty Shipyard Expedition. You may have noticed people talking in the faction chat or recruitment chat about a Dynasty XP farm, and I'm here to tell you not only what it is, but how you can do it for yourself. First of all, what do you need? Well, this part's actually quite simple. You'll need to make your way down to the Dynasty Shipyard Expedition and accept this quest here, Justice for the Dynasty. This will become available at level 53. You'll need a healer, and 3 to 4 DPS players. Having a tank does make it easier in my opinion, but you can 100% pull this off with just 4 DPS, or even 3 without a 5th person. I myself ran it with 4-man multiple times, and we did just fine. However, a 5th person will always make it go faster. Secondly, let's talk about why. The current progression system is structured in a way that will leave you with a bit of a XP drought in the upper 40s and 50s. To overcome this, many people that want to get to level 60 as fast as possible will use the Dynasty repeatable quest to pump a good chunk of XP and keep running until they reach where they want to be. In many cases, level 60 itself. For example, you can come here at level 53 when the quest becomes available and leave at 60 in only a few hours. Now for the main reason I'm sure that you clicked on this video, the how. The idea of this XP farm is to kill the 3 bosses you need for the quest, the repeatable one I mean, and leave the expedition. Turn in, and then come back in to repeat that same quest. For this farm, you're not going to be running the whole dungeon. You only care about the quest and any loot you get along the way. I'm going to put forward a disclaimer. There are several ways people do this farm. The way I'm going to show you is the way that I learned to do it. If you've got variations or better ways that you think it could work, feel free to leave a comment so people can see it. And now we're going to go through a run. We start by running with our group through the first cluster of mobs until we reach this cave here. At this point, you and your party are going to hop either up on this tent or on this large rock and go prone so the musketeer can't shoot you. This should cause the enemies you pulled during the run through to de-aggro and leave you to finish off the musketeer. Next, you're going to head down to the first boss, pull everything you can. This is one of those situations where having a tank makes things a little bit easier. Once everything is pulled, you're going to start dumping as much AoE damage as possible to blow up the adds and burn the boss down. In this next area, you're going to want to do 2 to 3 pulls. You can do it in 2, but you're better off spacing it out if your party is still trying to get geared up. The first pull will end up right here on this raised patch of grass. You'll blow them up and move over to the boss pack. At this point, you can pull these mobs from the far ship, but I only suggest doing this if you're geared or have a tank to hold aggro. If you do these pulls correctly, this dog here will never aggro onto your team. After the gate is blown, you have 2 options. You can run through and hide on the rocks to the right along the water to avoid this boss completely, or you can quickly fight it and move through. In my opinion, it's much faster to just fight your way through and brute force it than having to deal with having it under aggro, because sometimes it can be a little buggy, people can fall in the water, etc. Next, you'll head up the stairs to fight these 3 bosses. I recommend having one person hold the big boys aggro while the rest of the party kills the mages first. Afterward, it's as easy as finishing off the last big guy and making your way down to the beach. Lastly, you're going to want to set up on the beach here, and have either your healer or ranged DPS pull the final boss of the run. You will kill him here on the beach out of the way. Once he's taken care of, you're done. While you're waiting for the out-of-combat timer to tick down, you can run over here to loot this hidden chest. Aside from that, just leave, complete the quest, and hop right back in. You'll get about 1/3 of a level per run, so this will be 60 in no time. If you enjoyed this video, or it helped you out, consider giving a like, and subscribing for future tips going forward. If you or maybe a friend would like more leveling advice, I did a 0 to 60 crash course video that will be linked in the description. Good luck in a tournament, and I'll see you all next time.